Hi guys, another 1998 coin, £2 coin. Just right off the cuff, you can see that the silver in a coin is trying to mount the gold coin. I've got that a bit high on the old lighting at the minute, but let's get that down. The edge is thick, and you can see that there's a slight double edge appearing on this one. It's not a very good one, this double edge. I think the other side's much better. The drumsticks, what I call drumsticks, not too bad. Bit beaten up, but the whole coins, all these 1998s and 97s are pretty much beaten up. The inner beading doesn't stay where it should do on the gold part. The screws are good. The BR's good, which is the initials of the designer. And back to there where we are. I know that might have been a bit too quick for you to see where the edge goes wide and thin, but I can assure you it does. There you go. That's where it starts going thin from wide. This particular one is actually very good. You can see without any magnification or help the I've forgotten the security symbol. If I just lift it like that, you can see what's happening. Some of it's not joined together because of its poor condition, but I can assure you you can see that pretty much very clearly. Not so much the 8 joining each other, but you can certainly see the 4 scrolls with 2 scroll cylinders. So this is a very good coin. Actually, it's pretty good for its age. It's sad that they've. And yeah, it's the other thing you can tell with the disc is that they're not close. Whatever these parts are, they're not close. They should be more to this bit. It's hard to describe it when you've got the 2 parts. So I'll go back up to this bit. So now, can you see that the coils are much more visible, whereas on the others, all that in there is very dirty, and it stops you from seeing it. But I'm going to take you to here with the cogs being rather crude in shape, whereas this one, that one, and that one, I don't know what. Yeah, and that one, these on this side are pretty straight. Even that one, when you compare it to those, it's pretty good. Nipples are all on. I can't see that one. It's got a lot of dirt, but I think that is a nipple there. There, I'm not going to worry about that because it's so small. There's bound to be aggravation with it. That's been whacked. I don't know what that is going across, but it's been whacked. This one is the same as usual. It's it's bare. So yeah, I mean that's pretty good. And like I say, you can see that without magnification. It's one of the clearest I've seen in the early coins. Coming over to this side now, I'll start with the Queen's head first. So again, you can see the beading rides up and over. Um, the hairline is good indeed. The eye is good of the Queen. You can see, I just had it just a minute ago. Where's it gone? There is a pearl there somewhere. I just saw a pearl. It must be somewhere there, I reckon. Although you wouldn't, yeah, I think that's it there. It's where it's been walloped. IRB not so good, but it's so small. The B looks really. Let me see if I take light off, see if it will come into view better. Nah, I think that's either dirt or something. I wouldn't have said that would. Yeah, now you can see that pole. It's funny, isn't it, these coins? Yeah, now you can see the pearl. You really got to look. It's something you would quite easily miss. Uh, but yeah, so without looking deeply at that B, I would say it's okay. Now this side, you can straight away see the double edge. It's a pretty good one. Goes for quite a time. And then what you will find is, as you come out either side of the coin, it will go thin, like it is doing now. It's not so wide. And that's why you can't get, or even though it's still trying to get a double edge there. And that's really quite rare, especially when it's going thin, like it is. And it will start coming out as we go into the thick side. Here we go, we're going into the thick side, and there's the double edge. These are routinely the same, and that's a striking problem. Oh God, that's my tummy rumbling. Nothing else much to say about the coin really. I will go into the lettering in a minute on the side because I don't know what one this is, but that's another thing to look for that I've noticed on this coin. Those two ones or eyes that are used for is it italics that are used for Elizabeth II? Like I say, the lettering's crude and beaten up. I had one the other day where the L was no, it might not have been the L in actual fact. It was the E that was struck, and it was looking. I've had a double-tailed Z, which is in there, but this was doing it on. I can't remember whether it was the top or the bottom. I got a funny feeling it was the top because it was more extended. The E, but that bar was more extended, but you can see even there it's had some sort of scar. So yeah, it's not as rare as I thought it was. This double tailing. Um, I think it's just where where the coin is just poorly struck. But pretty dirty coin really. So I'll take you now to the writing. We can see whether this is a middle one or right. Let's get that into focus. Actually, I'm just going to give it a bit more light. Yeah, I don't want it much brighter than that. Let's just give it a bit of focus. There you go. So I need a bit of light. Well, the yes is pretty. Oh, there it is. Yeah. The yes again is you having to move it around. You shouldn't really have to move it around. See, the T now is like it's glowing, um, which is standing proud. That's why it's glowing. The camera, the light's catching it. The A looks a bit awkward. I don't think it is a fault. It is as it was. The right leg short and the left leg long. So you can see again what I've said before about when the N, when these lines fall into the reading, they get lost. Um, it just depends. That's a poor N. So and that is a real what you call a poor G. Whether I would to calling it a fake, I don't think so, because there would be a lot more with the wording being wrong, and it's not. See the shoulders. Sorry, it's where I'm twisting the coin and it's tapping on the plastic. Now there. That's a poor F. You can see as you move the coin, but it should be a lot better than that. It should be a lot better than that. Now see the G there does actually go backwards. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. Very poor A there, with its shortened right leg, even worse. I may be thinking that this is fake. Oh, oh, there it is. A very poor cross. Um, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, that um, that is very debatable. Very debatable. From what I've seen of coins, I would say yes. If you're going to call that if you're going to call that wording correct, um, there's too much of it that's wrong. Um, that T's still sticking out like a sore thumb. Look at it. It's it's like burning. Let me out. Let me out. But yes, I think this is a fake. Uh, I don't know what you guys would think. You know, when you see that is really stamped well, why is it not stamped well there? You know, it doesn't make sense, does it? So I think this one is fake. There's too much of this wording that's wrong. That F looks really suspicious. Um, you know, I could sit here and say, well, it could be this, it could be that, but look at that S there. Does that look like an S? Well, it looks more like a 5 to me. Look at that top curve in the S. It's far more extended than the under one. So it's, you know, no, yeah, the D is poor. So I do believe this could be my first fake coin. If I was just taking the wording alone, because the rest of the coin, I mean look at that, look at that, that is perfect, and that's with the coin obviously at an angle. So the security feature is intact. But how much would you rely I mean, I would be more um, thinking that that's correct, because I can even see in the joining up of these cylinders where they join up. It's about, you're looking at about, I'll try and point it out, but I've got this at such an angle, it's pointing away from me. You see it there from side to side. You see it there from side to side. Whereas if I get the scrolls now like that, you can see that they're individual. These are two scrolls or four scrolls if you take them in total. I don't know. The other thing I've just noticed is that the writing has has dipped there as well from the top. It goes more to the centre, and I know I've had one of those, but I've never had one with such a poor cross. And I know Copilot will tell you that that's the most significant thing. There's five of them. There's the weight, um, which is on this one. I think it's 1190. Oh, I can't tell you without looking. Um, I think it's 1197. Is it? Hang on, let me. Oh, no, I can't because I'm on a different camera. This is my magnifying camera. My other camera. I can't grasp at the minute. It's on charge, which is a bit of a so and so. But yeah, you can wiggle that about as much as you like. Uh, and you like it at the best. If you was to take it at its best, that's not a cross, is it? The cross is actually incorporated into the reading. As I've said, it goes as the reading bars go down, so does the south bar of that cross. So it disappears into the cross. Um, I think about the best part of it is the bit that goes actually across from west to east, and maybe the north. But there you go. See, you'd start talking to yourself out of what you think it is in the first place. I do. I don't know why that tea is burning like that. Because it doesn't matter which way you turn the coin, it burns. It's like a star. I don't know. Maybe it's a dodgy metal. I don't know. Um, I can't see anything wrong with it. I'll get back up there. I can't see anything wrong with it with the eyeglass. See, look, even in the bright light, you couldn't see it at all. At least you can still see the lettering, and the S is really thin, if you notice. So, yep, I'm going to call that a fake. But on eBay, you're not allowed to sell them as fakes. Well, you know, this is only my opinion. I don't know whether it's a fake. Oh, did I just see a better cross there as it goes away? Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can magnify this out. Yes, I can. But you see, you magnify it out and everything. No, it's not a fake. That is, it's just the way that the light has to be so specific, you know. Um, let's see if I've got rid of. Has he got rid of that tea? No, it isn't. That tea's still glowing. uh, so I don't know. There is a cross there. Whether that's suitable or not, I don't know. Um, under the brighter light, I would have said definitely a fake. But now I've turned the light down. That's sort of come into view. It's just that bottom bar that's missing. I've seen worse, actually. I have actually seen worse, and I never called them fakes. It's just poorly struck. Because it's even got I don't know what you would call them, at the ends of the bars, except the bottom one, of course, the south one. It's even got there's like a diamond on each end of the bars. I wish I could get these coins to stand. There you go, it's standing by itself now, so you're not being wobbled about. Yeah, I just think that cross has been in a reed, because you can see it. It's so annoying. You can see it going down with the reed, but the thing is, the weight. I just can't remember what the weight was. Hang on, let me see if I can. What's the weight? Oh, I can't see it because it's 1195. I double clicked on it. Sorry. So it's 1195. So that's 5 under. Whether you would call that a significant drop in weight, I don't know, because these early coins are so beaten up. These edge knocks. When you think what a gram is, or even a milligram, what a milligram is, because that's what we're talking about. You look at these edges and how much the coin has gone through edge knock and wear. I'm glad I did that light though, because there is a cross there. I know I've got one coin. Where that is not even like that. It's I would struggle. It'd be interesting when I come to it, because I'd like to know. I'd like to compare the two really, if I could, together, but I won't remember which one's which. But I'm still not. Even after I've just found that, I'm still not happy with this. I've certainly never seen anything like that. The T. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand what is going on there. And I'm looking through my eyeglass, which is quite hard to do when you've got a great magnifying thing in front of you. Looking with my eyeglass, that T is white. It's white. It's not standing. I don't think it's standing proud. I just think it's white. Well, how can that happen? Hang on a minute. I just want to take this off the light. I it, if it wasn't dirty, if the coin wasn't dirty, I would say. Let me get this to sit, and let me just muck about with the light. So that's taken the light down, and that's what it looks like through the eyeglass, even with the light up. It doesn't show bright. I don't know what's wrong with that. I really don't. I've never seen that before in all my life on any of the coins. Peculiar. That's all I can say. So there you have it, my friends. I can't explain it any more than that, other than waste your time listening to me going ooh, ah, and I don't know. So thanks for looking. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a trip for me as well. Bye.